For many years, the WNBA has dealt with constant criticism and jokes from basketball fans.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the WNBA just because it's not good.
People made fun of small championship celebrations, joked about tiny MVP trophies, and even claimed games were boring. Online jokes spread fast, including comments about extra tickets no one wanted. The league's image has struggled and its reputation has often been weak in the public eye.
The WNBA officials expanded to 10 teams this week, adding franchises in Detroit and Washington, D.C. But before you get too excited about the new additions to the league, remember, all of the players are still women.
As someone who closely follows the NBA, I rarely paid attention to WNBA news. The only major story that truly caught my eye was the Brittany Griner trade. That shows how little coverage the league received, even for big basketball fans. Recently, though, that situation has changed.
Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
Now the name Caitlin Clark is everywhere. For NBA Finals, her highlights and interviews were still making headlines. After watching her play and hearing her speak, it becomes clear why the attention is so strong. Her shooting range is incredible and the rest of her game matches that level. Some compare her to Stephen Curry, while others mention legends from the past. Before even playing a WNBA game, she was already linked with all-time greats. In a league that has struggled financially for years, she appears capable of drawing crowds, boosting ratings, and increasing revenue.
You just really 17,000 people at the game yesterday, bro.
And listen,
at 10:30 in the morning. God damn.
matinee.
Her rise feels similar to what Ronda Rousey did for women's MMA when she brought massive attention to the sport. The WNBA finally has a chance to step into the spotlight, yet some reactions toward Clark have been negative. Instead of full support, there have been signs of tension. This raises the question of why a player who could change the league is facing pushback. That is what needs closer examination.
Up in time, Clark for the win!
This is why Caitlin Clark will go down as one of the best to ever play the game.
To understand the criticism, it helps to look at the league's culture. Years ago, a former champion said she felt bullied and described the environment as harmful to her mental health. Other players disagreed with her view, saying her experience was personal. Still, stories like that create questions about internal dynamics within the league.
What's up, Ricky? I know you're having a great season, so just keep pushing. I know you're going to be the rookie of the year, so best of luck to you.
There have also been moments where outside support was not warmly received. When an NBA star posted a supportive message about the WNBA, a team responded critically instead of positively. At the same time, players have often spoken publicly about salary gaps compared to the NBA, which has shaped the league's public image.
We are not asking you to get paid what the men get paid. We're asking you to get paid the same percentage of revenue shared.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Caitlin Clark has focused on basketball since childhood. She dreamed early about playing professionally and built her life around the sport. She competes with emotion and confidence and usually represents the game well in interviews. Yet as her fame grew, some league veterans began minimizing her achievements. Earlier claims about negative culture seemed isolated, but recent reactions toward Clark have made those concerns feel more believable to some observers.
I'm taking Paige. Next question.
So if you had the #1 pick this year, you would take Paige over Caitlin?
Absolutely.
One major voice in women's basketball, Diana Taurasi, has at times offered comments that many viewed as critical rather than supportive. When Clark was left off the national team roster, Taurasi mentioned her age and the difficulty of making the team. Critics pointed out that Taurasi herself made the roster at a similar age. The exchange fueled debate about whether full support was being shown.
Because you were young yourself, and tell me if I'm wrong, weren't you named to the roster as soon as you graduated, right? You were young.
Yeah, after I won 3 national championships in a row, I was named.
Jeez. So how did you deal with that? I mean, I know Caitlin's on a...
The league has depended on NBA financial backing for years. Now attendance numbers for Indiana have surged since drafting Clark, even surpassing totals from previous seasons in a short span. Many see her as someone who could raise the league's profile in the way Michael Jordan once lifted the NBA. Despite that potential, some established figures have publicly questioned her readiness and impact.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it. Of course. And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you know, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Some fans believe jealousy plays a role. Clark signed major endorsement deals early in her career, earning large sums quickly. Supporters argue that her financial and cultural impact has arrived faster than that of many longtime veterans, which may create tension.
It's been 20 years, right? The needle ain't been moved. It hasn't.
There are also concerns about how she has been treated physically on the court. Some believe the tone set by veteran criticism influences how others respond to her. Basketball is a physical sport, but observers say she has taken hard contact in multiple early games.
It's funny that this is a lot of people's first time seeing Diana talk.
Yeah.
So they're like, she's a hater, but no, this is, that's DT cool as hell.
It may not be fair to blame one person, yet the overall atmosphere has led many to think that some players are minimizing Clark's abilities instead of embracing her growth.
I'm talking about in college.
Actions have been intense and divided. Many fans believe internal rivalry and jealousy are damaging the league at a time when unity is most important. A common opinion shared across social media is that Caitlin Clark does not rely on the WNBA for fame as much as the WNBA relies on her to bring attention, ticket sales, and television ratings. Since she stepped onto a professional court, the spotlight has followed her everywhere. With that spotlight has come heavy physical defense and repeated hard contact. In several early games, viewers pointed out aggressive plays, hard fouls, and moments that looked excessive for a rookie still adjusting to the league. Supporters argue that while basketball is naturally competitive and physical, the frequency and intensity of the hits she absorbs feel unusual compared to what most first-year players experience. There is concern that if this pattern continues and leads to injury, the league could lose momentum just as it begins gaining new fans and financial growth. At the same time, others believe tough treatment is part of proving herself at the highest level. The larger question is whether the league will channel this attention into positive progress or allow resentment and conflict to slow its rise. The next few seasons will reveal whether this era becomes a missed opportunity or the foundation for a stronger and more united future in women's basketball. Another important factor in this situation is leadership. Every professional league depends on its veteran stars to guide the tone, protect the brand, and help younger players grow. When a new athlete brings massive attention, experienced players have a choice. They can either welcome that spotlight and use it to strengthen the entire league, or they can treat it as competition. Strong leadership means understanding that growth benefits everyone. More viewers lead to larger broadcast deals. Larger deals lead to higher salary caps. Higher salary caps create better contracts for current players and future generations. If veterans publicly support rising stars, it sends a message of unity to fans and sponsors. If they publicly challenge them, it can create division and uncertainty. Right now, the WNBA stands at a delicate stage where perception matters almost as much as performance. The way leaders respond to new fame and financial opportunity could determine whether the league builds lasting momentum or loses valuable trust from its expanding audience. The center of all this is Caitlin Clark herself. How she responds to criticism, physical play, and constant media attention will shape the narrative moving forward. So far, she has continued to compete, answer questions calmly, and focus on basketball. That approach may ultimately be her greatest strength. If she keeps producing strong performances while maintaining composure, the conversation will slowly shift back to her skill and impact rather than controversy. For the league, the path forward is clear. Protect star talent, encourage healthy competition, and turn public interest into long-term stability. The opportunity in front of the WNBA is significant. With rising attendance, growing television numbers, and increased sponsorship interest, the foundation for real expansion is forming. Whether that growth accelerates or slows will depend on unity, smart management, and how well the league balances tradition with the arrival of a new generation.